Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn and welcome to the channel. We have some more reaction content for you, and today we are checking out Voidtrain. Now, initially when I read what Voidtrain was, I was like, oh no, because I pulled up the Steam page and we got all of those problems that exist with the game. Open world survival crafting. Oh god. It's in early access, not on Steam. If you want to access it in early access, you have to get it through the Epic Games Store. But if you got an early access open world survival crafting multiplayer game, it's just like, what are you getting into? What? Oh god, is it going to be the same as everything else? Is this just going to be another H1Z1? Is this going to be another 7 Days to Die? Is this going to be another Project Zomboid? What is it? You better do something special. And then, like, as I was pulling up the videos, I was like, all right, you did something special. You did something special, okay? So there is a game that is out that was also in that realm of open world survival crafting, building, blah, 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 blah. And it's called Raft. Now, some people like Raft a lot, some people don't. But the concept of Raft was unique. You are on a raft, on the ocean, swimming around, collecting up. Sometimes you go to an island, you look and see what's on the island, and you're building a raft. And that's your base, and you're floating around the ocean on Raft. Raft did release. Fucking congratulations, right? Like, because I feel like so many of these games just never release. Raft also had a dead period of almost 2 entire years. It did, but I'm still giving it credit for it releasing. So what is Voidtrain's play? I will let Voidtrain show you, because beyond what I was about to say, that's all I know. So let's go. Play, please. So, we still have plenty to watch. So this was actually the Voidtrain initial trailer that was shown off at the Summer of Gaming in 2020. So this is from over 2 years ago. And there's 5 more trailers that we're going to watch to see the growth and progression of this game as we continue. But I mentioned Raft specifically because, to me, this game is like, okay, let's make Raft. But instead of Raft on an ocean, your Raft is a train that flows through dimensions, and you're trying to build your train up and get somewhere with your train on the rails that go through time and space. And I was like, you know what? All right, fine. That's not too bad. All right, let's keep going. So this is the early access trailer from July of 2021. So basically over a year since that trailer we just watched. Oh shit. I want the flying platypus manta ray thing. Grabbing treasure chests? Okay, so we got kind of like a Sea of Thieves feeling element. It's actually a really decent amount of like visual fidelity. Like the art direction's really strong here. I wonder how often you get attacked by other trains. Like, because that mechanics like that, like admittedly one of my favorite games of this style is 7 Days to Die, and it's because it's got a lot of the general mechanics and stuff that are, you know, like, oh, we can go out, we can collect materials and supplies, and you can build stuff, and that's all cool. But one of the things that you are always aware of with 7 Days to Die is every 7 days, unless you change the server settings, every 7 days, you are going to be attacked by a pretty sizable horde of zombies, and they will try and destroy your base. And it's like, okay, so we have this continual goal, essentially, this check that is going on at all times. Welcome in, NVJ. That is just really going to be something that is a known factor that is an alteration to just like, I don't know, build a base and have fun. So, wait, didn't we just watch an early access trailer? I have the same trailer in here twice. Please forgive me. All right, so now we're going to move forward into this year. So this is the official gameplay trailer from March, earlier this year. So see if the game looks significantly different, adding another, what, 9 months onto it? We dealing with any good stuff coming out? I mean, we're looking at Voidtrain right now, and it actually looks pretty sick. If you're into open world survival crafting games. We're being boarded! How does the gravity work? You got like mag boots that keeps you on the train? Is that how that works? That trailer was not as good as these other ones that we've watched so far. I do like the concept, but I'm also worried that with so many of these games, they continuously ramp up the difficulty rather than allowing quiet periods to keep you engaged. I mean, also with a lot of these games, normally they'll let you adjust like server settings and stuff that can keep that in check. So I don't know anything about that in this case. I know that this game has been in early access for, what is that, like over a year? And I've seen, when I was pulling up all these trailers and stuff, like I saw that like Markiplier did a series of playing Voidtrain, so you can probably find that information out there if that's what you're looking for. Don't shoot the treasure chest! Some like weapon customization? Alright. Elements onto your guns. What is, wait, no, what is that? Did you see it? What is this guy on the right? Look, look at this like high dinosaur just sitting there like, what are you guys doing? Okay, please continue. Okay, got these like, I don't even know what to call them. Okay, so this is going to tell us when the game is coming to Steam. At least I think it'll have the date on there. So it is, I believe, releasing, actually like hitting 1.0, I hope. Maybe this will tell us. Let's go ahead. This is the most up-to-date trailer. This is from June of this year.
Build and expand your own train while traveling through the void in solo or online co-op with up to 4 players. Now with a larger variety of islands, enhanced weapon system, new dangers, puzzles, and void creatures.
You want to talk about absurd reload animations? Hold on. You see? Okay. Oh God. I do like a lot of the designs, right? Like a lot of the weapon designs feel like they tried to modernize some like older World War style weaponry. I was too busy watching the bad gunpowder flash. We're not looking for a realistic shooter. Go play Tarkov or Hunt Showdown or something if you want something along those lines. But so October 22nd, so in about a month, you'll be able to actually get this game on Steam and not have to worry about the Epic Games Store anymore. That's probably as long as their exclusivity deal lasted for. So that's Voidtrain. Like I said, if you're into open world survival crafting games, this definitely looks like it's trying to offer you something different than just, you know, go out, cut down trees, build a tower, and shoot some zombies and stuff like that. It definitely looks like it has, for lack of better words, a track that it's trying to lay down for you to progress forward on, which is cool. Depending on how many dynamic events and how many different areas, I wonder how hard it is to go from one area to another, because, I mean, you're literally on rails, and I don't know how much control you have about where you go or where you end up. So, I mean, I don't know, but I'm sure there's information out there. Like I said, this game has been in early access for about a year, and there's pretty sizable people that have played it, so you can probably find that information if it's something that you're interested in. I'll pick it up on sale if it's cheap enough to buy it for 2 other fans to play it with me. How does one come up with this idea? Oh man, there's some creative freaking people out there. And that's why I compared it most closely to Raft. And I don't know if they actually took inspiration from Raft. I don't know anything about the actual timeline, but it definitely feels like somebody looked at the idea of Raft and went, I like that, but how can I make that my way? And that's what led to Voidtrain. And that's by no means a bad thing. I think this looks really good. I think it looks fun. I like a lot of the design in it. I do hope that when it comes to Steam, that is its 1.0 release, and it's just not free from Epic exclusivity and is just now in early access also on Steam. But the Steam page, I do have it open, but it doesn't actually say much about what that is, just the planned release date, you know, to be announced, wish list now. So it's got a little ways to go before we actually even get to see what we're getting on Steam. But I mean, for the people that are hyper opposed to the Epic Games Store, at least you do have that option. But it looks really cool. The unfortunate thing for me, and this is nothing against this game, is that these styles of games take a lot of time. And you want to dedicate a lot of time to them if you want to progress through them, and not in the same way like a JRPG where it's like, oh, it's got 60 hours of story. Oftentimes these games want even more than that, and that's just because there's a lot of busy work, and that's not meant to sound negative of like, I need to collect resources, I need to build this, I need to collect these, I need to craft ammo, I need to go look for this. That's just the way that these games work. And if it's something that sits well with you, you'll enjoy it. And I enjoy that, but I also recognize that that's a very significant time commitment. So I don't know if I will try this, but I hope that it is going into 1.0 because I want this game to get more eyes on it, because I thought it looked really cool. But yeah, so that's Voidtrain. Let me know what your thoughts are about it. If you've played it, let me know what your thoughts are on the early access down in the comments below, because you can go play this right now on Epic Games Store. I don't know if it costs money or not, probably, because that's how early access normally works. But let me know. Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. If you want to keep up the conversation elsewhere, 2 great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. And speaking of Discord, we actually have a channel dedicated to these reactions where you can place links of your own that we can watch together live on stream, because we do stream 4 days a week: Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, and I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. And if you do go watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.
Thank you.